The treasure trove costs gems, right? But only one. Right? Yes. Okay. Only one. Not that we interact with this thing and literally can put it there. Speaking of, throne room would also be a nice thing to put here. Secret garden, throne room, and foundation. Those are like the things that come to mind what I wanted to do. Hello. Hello, hello. How does one open you? You do look a bit too nice to brute force this. Where's the big list? Open black chest in outer treasure trove. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, that did not really help me. That is effectively generating more question than it provides answers. Lovely. Please. 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 You fucking dickhead. Well, then I guess we're taking some general items. Commissary for items. I see metal detector. I see sledgehammer. Yes. A good assortment of items. Terrace is dead end. But this one is a waste. Terrace. Yeah, the terrace, or most of the green rooms, I think I want to try it with the secret garden, though, in the first place. All of these are very funny if I could put them on the outside. I wish I can try this with the secret garden today, because that would be hilarious. Commissary. Conservatory. Conservatory. Addict. Money. Interestingly enough, no garden key. Normally we always get it from here. No shovel, by the way. Break room for a key. Give him the key card, please. That is 6. This is well, effectively free. That's squared. 1 squared is 1, 1, 1. Oh, that's still plus though. 1. 2 squared is 4. 5, 15, minus 5, 10. Okay. Like this is 1. Squared is still 1. Plus 1 is 2. Squared is 4. Plus 1 is 5. Squared is 25. Oh. Haven't I pressed this? Yeah, I did press. Huh? It's 20. It's not 15. It's 5. CJ, what are you doing? You fucking giga moron. I'm saying the right numbers, but I'm just calculating with different ones. Conference room. Workshop. Oh, we workshopping today. Okay. Boys, big news. Number 1. Power hammer for the tunnel in the bottom right. Huge. Second, I think our beloved is back, isn't it? No, it was the shovel. Right. No dowsing rod today. Sad. I do want to have an aquarium. How did you know? Spare room. Neat. That will pocket twice. You know what? Sure, just get it out of my life. Nothing. That is only from the metal detector. I am shocked. That is the one missing coin. Very good. And now give me a library that cooperates. This is very important now, game. The game is trying to fuck me again. Oh, fuck, I didn't read the book. I'm sure this time I'm reading it. I swear. Perfect. And you have my shovel? Yes. Good. I am pleased. Well, not with what I'm digging out, but I'm pleased that I have the shovel. Huh. Dining room first. For safety. And now let's deviate from here until we have the garden key. Crafting studio is dog shit. Kitchen is nice, yeah. Hey, we saved 1 coin. Big. That is not that cool. Put the parlor here. I'm giving this exactly like 10 seconds of thinking. After that, I'm just choosing random. The box next to this box contains the gem. The box next to this is true. Only one statement is true. Okay, congratulations, you're the winner. Good. huge. Big options. Boudoir for more options. Yes, including rerolls, definitely. Alright, let's return. And we'll continue straight. Corridor directly in front of the antechamber. Dinner is served. Aquarium. Nice. We have that. Can we maybe manifest a showroom with the silver spoon into our ass? No, but more rerolls. That one we can do. Oh, by the way, I have not picked up the gem in both of them. I have to remember myself that this is a thing now. Nothing. Closed exhibit is bad right now. I take a reroll. We do have the conference room. We have metal detector. Problem is we will never find another battery pack. What was the coin magnet? Not the coin magnet, the electromagnetic thing or whatever. Metal detector and battery pack? Wasn't it, right? That was it. Yeah. Planetarium. Let's go up the conference room, yep. Actually, before we're doing that, let's go back all the way and hit open a door. I am gonna be honest, I am expecting after this door to be another door. Because I need a normal key, then I need the basement key. Then I need to smash open the wall. What comes next, huh? I think we had security door as well, didn't we? Yeah, the game is definitely trying to tell me something. Can you open every door? Find the solution in this crossword puzzle. At least they stay open. Yeah, security door was as well. Oh, we have this open already? Damn, son. I am... Apparently I have brain damage. Boiler room it is then. I have no memory of that we opened the wall already. None. Neat. Advanced mental degradation, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. I will only take things that cost something. 2 gems for, I don't know. Infinite gems in theory. Please don't be the garage. Okay. A key. Well, at least we can test out if we have all the letters. You know, I think we have all the letters, because even more than this would look stupid. So I'm assuming we have all of that. Which may or may not will attempt me to restructure our package so we don't have this as an option anymore. We have that, we have that. We have this one. Dear Simon, I've been running out of ideas on my own. Yesterday I asked Kirk Darren if there's any additional security advice I could pass on. To my surprise, he gave me an envelope and directed me to include it with my next corresponding. Ooh. To you. I did not ask him what it contains, so I'll be very curious to hear from you after this is all over what you find out. Unused memos. Well, this is garbage. The numbers 6, 7, and 9 do not appear in any of the fixed combination of safes on the estate. I think I have opened all safes, so this is a bit inconsequential. This is irrelevant. Safe code D8. This is correct, by the way. There is a safe on rank 10. There is not. Or is there? Like, rank 10 is room 64. There could be a safe. I don't know. The fireplace is pretty sus, gotta be honest here. But not 100% sure. I can't think of any reasons you need to access the server administrator's controls before I return, but your father has mentioned your interest in computers, so I have a feeling you might be a bit more hands-on than your great uncle. You find the admin terminal in Blackbridge Grotto, a small cabin sealed, much like the story, off to the eastern drive. I believe I have previously explained how to restore power to the grotto in one of my earlier letters. However, I kept in mind that accessing the terminal requires an admin key. Unfortunately, I won't be able to set one up for you until I return, but your admin key will eventually be Joe S. Simon Jones, your fourth letter of the family name, or you prefer you could use a pseudonym. I'm sure we'll discuss it in greater detail when I return. I need a magnifying glass, because this is the symbol of Horus, and this is like was heißt ein Briefmarke auf Englisch? A letter seal, fuck you, from the Fen Ares region. Simon, if you do end up accessing the admin controls in Blackbridge Grotto, I'm sure you noticed the sealed circular door on the left of the terminal. As you likely have already concluded of yourself, this door can only be opened if 3 different microchips are inserted in the central pedestal. Normally, all 3 microchips are kept secure in 3 other locations, but I decided to make it easy for you and have left 1 microchip in the grotto for ready access. However, if you have to find you will have to find a new clue or 2 to find the others. I'm honestly very impressed with the numbers of experiments you've been successfully executing. I certainly wasn't expecting to write this many letters when I started our correspondence. Frankly, I'm not quite sure what other advice I can offer in the blind without knowing directly what the challenge you are currently facing on the estate. For all I know, you long reached room 46 and are just continuing your unaccompanied exploration. Stag happy and 3 of the maids and the other crowding of the halls and getting in your way. I can't say I blame you, and I'm sure the other members of the household are enjoying their extended vacation. Speaking strictly of myself, however, I cannot wait to get back to begin working with you directly. Helping you through the letters has only been whetting my imagination, and to be candid, our collaboration in this correspondence has reminded me how much of working with Mary. I know she's proud of you. Until the day I return, Randolph. That does sound like the final letter. Yeah, I think we are done in that part. So... let's hope for one extra room down here. Maybe it is something useful, like... I don't know. Something that contains a magnifying glass, because this would be really helpful right now. Do you have a magnifying glass inside? No, that is not a magnifying glass, but I'm taking it happily. It's gonna be a lot of cash. I have no security? I have no security. Holy shit. I already have security doors here, so this is not really helping me. So we're still going with the laboratory. We already have a lot of them. But whatever. Alright, and we're doing this one. Okay, immediately Apple. Unlock. Trash. Tomorrow. Upgraded. Red room. The map. Yep. Star. Allowance. Steps to 40. Gain key, gem, or die. This is no longer useful. I guess. No longer useful. I guess. 2 more. Keys for hallways and... well, for a time, yes, for a time you can. But the without 10 limitation is pretty broken in that regard, yeah. I don't know. Sure. Whatever. Good. Where am I? Okay. It seems that we are not finding the... oops. It seems that we're not finding the... secret garden key. That screams a lot like we are going to take the foundation today, as the room that gets placed outside. Maybe the throne room, if we're getting the throne room. This is also one of the rooms I'm willing to try. Sure. Through library and cloister. And now we're going up the dining room. Now watch, after we have eaten this, we are immediately going to get a showroom with a silver spoon. Look. Well, I was wrong. Good. I don't have security though. Beep beep. Oh yeah, beep beep. That is one of the weirdest placed pantries I've ever seen in my entire life, but I'm taking it. I didn't have the observatory, I shouldn't have taken this. Can you please stop being closed? Well, I mean, you basically have to. Yippee! Good. Not surprised. And a dead end. With keys, please. Ugh. Cool. Key? One of the things I don't need. Yeah, and here we are running into a problem now. Can someone remember what the boudoir was? What was that also locked with a security door? I think so. I've taken some wrong turns. Cheers. No. Nothing to do here. Not until we have some more achievements. I don't have keys, dude. I don't have keys, dude. We're fucked, aren't we? Yeah. We are fucked. You forget what blessing you had with the keycard thing until you realize that the keycard can, you know, just not show up. And then you're fucked. Big. I guess then we are going to do that with the foundation. Which is very interesting, because the foundation is a permanent thing. Something in my mind tells me this is a bad idea. The other part of my mind says, hell yeah, a bad idea. So let's try it. I'm sure everything will be fine.